Good morning, mister.
Good morning.
How's
How are
it?
you?
I'm pretty good, man. How are you?
I'm fine
That,
too.
that's good, man. That's good. How was the weekend? This rainy weekend we had. How was it?
Uh, I'm staying home all the weekends.
All the weekend. That's good. That's good to relax. Good time with the family.
Yes. Watch Netflix, YouTube, play a games.
Nice. Everything in English, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
No, the Netflix. I use the subtitles
In Portuguese, subtitles in
in
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. What are you watching? What did you watch?
I'm watching a série name is typical, atypical
Atypical. What?
on Netflix.
What is this series about?
É, tell a history about a guy with autism.
Okay,
I don't
autism.
say
Autism.
autism.
Yes.
Yes, it's cool.
Okay, so a boy with autism, does he have friends?
Yes, aí hum, the tell shows him on college, on relationships, on his family.
College is university, right? You know this, right?
First, okay. And before, o
Uh,
ensino médio.
high school. High school.
High school.
Yes.
Yes.
So we have here some vocab for you. So we have first the high school, then we have the college. College. We have um, we have some types of college. We have university, we have university and college, they are synonyms, but we have also other thing that it's community college. Community college, if we compare to something in Brazil, it's like faculdade. So we have faculdade and universidade. They're a little different, just details, just details. All right, what's the guy's name? What's the boy's name? The autist boy's name?
His name is Sam. Sam.
Sam. Sam.
Yes.
Nice, nice. So you stayed home, you watched series, you played games, watch any movie?
No, just a series
Just a
on
series.
Netflix.
Just a series.
Series.
Just a series on
Yes.
Netflix. All right. And do you like rainy weekends? Do you like it, or you prefer sun and sunny days?
I prefer Sundays.
You prefer Sundays because you
Go
can
out,
you can go out, you can meet your family, you
use
can.
my bike.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Nice, nice.
It
That's
is it is how do you say tempo?
weather. Weather.
It is weather. I can't use my bike.
Yes, you're right, man. You're right. You're right. I drove on the rain. I don't like to drive on the rain either. I don't like it. I don't feel pleasure. I don't enjoy it. Understand?
And you don't drift on the rain.
I prefer not, man. I prefer not because it's dangerous. I gotta be honest, man. I want to. I want to try it on the rain. Maybe it's cool, but I think maybe I can lose the control. Understand?
Yes.
And if I lose control, I'm gonna lose money because I gotta sell the car to go to Japan. So I can't lose money now. I need to calm down.
The chance is bigger.
Yes, we have a bigger chance to lose the control on the rain. My tires, you understand tire?
Yes.
Okay, my tires are okay, but we don't know how the rain works. Maybe we have some oil, oil.
Yes.
Maybe we have some oil on the street, on the asphalt. easy to lose control, so I shouldn't. Don't give me ideas, man. Don't give me ideas. Understand? I'm trying. I'm trying to calm down, man. I'm trying to calm down. You're giving me bad ideas, man. You're giving
No,
me
no,
bad ideas.
it's better. Don't have a risk.
Yes, don't take the risk. Take the risk.
Don't
Take
take the risk.
Yes, take the risk. We have in English. Some
Take and have is very similar.
Yes, they
Yes.
are. Yes, they are. But in some cases, it's better to use one or another. For example, on expressions, that's an expression. Take the risk. You can't say have the risk. Maybe people will understand you, maybe, but the correct expression is take the risk. Another thing, other thing. We have, for example, water. We have water. Uh, and let's imagine you are in a supermarket and you want to grab the water. You want to have water for you. You want to get or take or have a bottle of water for you. The best way to say you are going to have it for you is to get it. Because if you say I'm going to take the water, I'm going to take the water bottle, I'm going to take the bottle of water, it sounds a little aggressive. It sounds like you are stealing it. You are robbing it, stealing it, because take is aggressive. So it's good to use take for some situations, not all the situations, because take is a little aggressive depending on the context. For example, let's imagine
Okay.
you have kids. No, your cat. Let's imagine your cat is sick. Your cat is not okay. Your cat is strange. So in this case, you take the cat to the vet. Vet is the animal's doctor. So you take your cat to the vet. Let's imagine I have kids and I need to take them to school. So I take them to school. So I take them to school, you take the cat out, you take the risk, and take a shower. But depending on the case, if you're grabbing it with your hand, and if you use take, it sounds a little aggressive. It sounds like robbery, violence. Understand? So we have the correct
Okay.
expressions. Other correct expression. Sometimes we just want to translate things and it doesn't work. Translating doesn't work. So let's imagine a situation where your wife is stressed. She's stressed today. She is with a PMS. PMS. Premenstrual
EMS.
stress. Premenstrual stress.
Okay.
She is in a period. She is in that days. She is in that days. So it happens to every woman because the body changes because of hormones, because of many factors. They are stressed or sad or I don't know. You know it, and we know it. We the men, we know it. It's different. So um, it's better not to stress her more. It's better to take care of her. It's better not to mess with the puma with a short stick. That's the expression in
What?
Portuguese. Yes, that's the expression in Portuguese. That's the expression in Portuguese. Mess with the puma. Puma is onça. Mess with the puma with a short stick.
Okay. Okay.
You know this expression in Portuguese, right?
Yes.
But in United States, for example, or in Europe, this expression doesn't exist. If you tell an American this expression, he or she will not understand because they don't have pumas like we have in Minas Gerais, in Goiás, in Amazonas. We have pumas here. And we know it's a short and dangerous animal. Don't mess with the puma with a short stick. That's dangerous. In America, they have two different expressions for this. One expression is to poke. That's to poke. To take your finger and do this. To poke. Yes, that's to poke. Do you remember on Facebook? To poke. Do you remember?
Okay.
Yes, that's to poke.
Yes.
That's to poke. Don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear. Because
The bear.
the bear,
Okay.
the bear is a big, dangerous animal. And this animal kills people. It's real, it kills people. So we have this expression, don't poke the bear, and we have another one. I like it better. The other one is you are sliding on thin ice. You are sliding, escorregando, patinando on thin ice, no gelo fino. You are sliding on thin ice. That's dangerous. The water is cold. You're going to get a cold, to get a flu, to get sick. The water is cold. You're playing with something difficult for you to handle. You are sliding on thin ice. You're poking the bear. So it's good to play video games, watch series, watch movies, so we get these expressions. Not necessarily
Okay.
you need to live in other country to understand these expressions. Many expressions I learned in series, in movies. I lived in the United States for a long period, but it doesn't mean I learned everything. I learned many things on video game series and movies too. Books, comics, talking. That's it. Understand? So be careful when you use take. I recommend you to use get. Get, because get sounds less aggressive. Take is a little
In
aggressive.
some situations.
In most of this, yes, take sounds aggressive in some situations, and I recommend you to use most. To use in the most of the situations, get. Get sounds less aggressive. Get sounds more natural. And many
Give
students,
me an example,
water, the water
please.
bottle. The water bottle, you are in the supermarket and you need to grab water. A water bottle for you. So you say, I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna get a water bottle. I'm gonna get water. Don't say take, because if you say take in a supermarket, it sounds like you're stealing it. It's stealing it.
I
Getting
go.
it,
I go and get a. Can you
sure.
write in the chat?
Of,
Chat.
of course, of course. So I'm gonna grab a bottle of water, or I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna get water. Get. Get. In many situations, the students, they don't understand get. They say, oh, get again. What's the translation for get? I don't know. What's the translation for get? I don't know, because we use get in so many situations. For example, when you get up, when you get dressed. What's the translation for get? No translation. It depends on the context.
In my profession,
Profession.
get
Profession.
profession. Get is very used to, how do you say, an expression for take.
Yes. Yes. And
Take it on the server.
that's good, because taking sounds aggressive. And if your profession they're using get instead of take, that's a very correct use. That's a very correct use.
Yes.
Your profession is totally in English, I imagine. Everything you do, you are a programmer, like a programmer.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
everything you do is in English, of course. The softwares, the language, the words, the actions, the I don't know much, but I know everything is in English. I know everything is in English, and because everything is in English, everything is very natural, and get is a proper, correct, perfect use instead of take. Take is aggressive. Take is aggressive.
Simple.
It's simpler, but you just need to know how to use it, because we get dressed, we get up, we get down, we get along. We have many expressions with get. To get along, for example, is to have a relationship with. Do you get along well with your family? I think so, because you meet them every weekend on the range. Do I get along well with my family? Yes, I do. I love to stay with my family. I love to have conversations with them. Get along, an expression to say, to relate with, to have a relationship with.
Get along.
Get along. Get along. Exactly. Get along.
Okay.
So, how can you learn these expressions? Using it, speaking, series, and that's it. Difficult to translate, easy to get. Easy to get. Easy to get. Get. Easy to get. Okay? For example, when you go out on a sunny
Okay.
day, you get your bike and you go out. You get your bike and you go out. You don't take your bike. It's already yours, but you get to it. You go to it. Depending on the case, get is going. Depending on the case. So, if I can give you a tip, man, is English is simple, all the time simple. English is easier than Portuguese. And in many cases, you can repeat words that are used in other contexts to say something you want to say. Up,
Okay.
down, it depends on the context. Understand?
Yes.
I know sometimes get sounds strange for students, but just use it. Just use it. I know sometimes people, when they are learning Portuguese, some expressions they sound strange too, but we just learn how to use them. Uh, zoar. How can you translate zoar? So difficult, but you get it. You get it. Other thing for you. Sometimes I say understand, 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 but other way to say this is you get it? You get it? You get it? Same thing, same idea. And the answer for you get it is yeah, I got it. I got it. In American English, this is very strong. I got it is oh
How you write this?
the question is, did you get it? Or you get it? And you say, yeah, I got it. I got it.
I got it.
Because that's a irregular past. The past of get is got. The past of get is got. But you don't need to worry about the past yet. I need to teach you some details before the past. For example, today we were talking and you say, get, in my profession, it's a expression for a take. It's not a expression. It's an expression.
Okay.
That's an important
It's
detail.
difficult to remember
I
and
know.
talk.
I know it's difficult to remember, so I'm gonna give you a tip: is speak slowly. Try to remember and speak slowly. I know in the beginning it's boring to speak slowly. I know the teacher is speaking fast and I'm speaking slowly here. No problem. No problem. I'm here as a coach. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to help you. And important tip is speak slowly. So when you speak slowly, you remember the grammar, you remember the rules. And speaking good grammar is a key to speak English well. Because if you say a expression, it's similar to say o televisão, and it sounds very strange. It sounds strange. I know sometimes we commit these mistakes, sometimes, but it's not a good mistake because that's basic English. Basic English. Understand?
Okay.
Other tips.
But suppose I am in the United States. If I speak, uh, if my speak is not perfect, the the American people, how do you say, they are uh, entendem,
They get me. They understand me. They get me.
they understand me, they get me.
Yes, they do. And Americans, uh, in my opinion, I think they are very cool people. They are very nice people. They are very understanding. They are caring. They are loving. Why? Why? Because many of them are kids from immigrants. So their parents' English is not perfect either. So they are cool people. They are cool people. They understand you And if they don't understand you, they will give you space and give you time for you to explain yourself, for you to try to give examples, say it in another way, and they will help you. And if you ask them to help you with your English, for example, guy, I'm learning English. English is not my native language. So if I commit mistake, can you help me? And they will say, yes, of course, I can help you. And they will help you. But I want my students to speak perfect English. I want my students to speak perfect English. Why? Because I want you to have an experience, an international, abroad experience. And I want people to complement your English. To complement is to say, wow, you speak good English. Wow, you pay attention to details. That's good English. And I want you to send a message and say, Rodolfo, thank you, man, because people are saying I speak English well. Thank you. That's what I want. Understand? That's what I want.
With time, how is possible?
Everything is possible, man. Everything is possible. Very, very possible. For me, for example, I want to speak someday perfect Japanese. I want people to turn to me and say, "Whoa, man, that's good Japanese. Where did you learn that?" And I want to say, "I had a good teacher. I made a good course. I studied hardly. I studied hard. I gave my best, and that's why I speak good Japanese." That's my objective, man. That's my objective. I want to speak Japanese as good, as well as I speak English. I think I speak English well, not just because of United States experience, but because I teach and I know grammar. So I want to have this same objective with Japanese. I studied French and Italian. I don't speak French nor Italian. Just basics. Just I'm hungry. I lost my friend. Price. Just details. But I want to speak Japanese perfectly. Perfectly. I want to interact there, and my objective is, and that's a tip for you, not to interact with Brazilian people. I like Brazilian people. My family is Brazilian. I have Brazilian friends, of course. But my objective is to mix into the culture, to adapt to them, and maybe don't speak Portuguese. Maybe that's my objective, not to speak Portuguese. I speak Portuguese just with my family, and in the future, if I have kids and if I want to teach them my language, my mother language, I'm gonna do it because I like Portuguese too. But my objective is to adapt to the culture and use English. Interact with foreign people. Foreign is people from other countries, not Brazilians. Because I know if I interact with Brazilians, I'm not going to learn Japanese. I'm not going to learn
You
Japanese.
don't want to return to Brazil someday?
I
Or
don't know.
your objective is have a family in Japan? Japan.
That's my objective. That's my objective.
Have a family in Japan.
Yes, that's my objective, to have a family in Japan, because I had a Japanese girlfriend, and it's a good experience to have a Japanese girlfriend. It's a very good experience. It's nice. It's different. I love Brazilian girls too, but the experience with the Japanese was great. I have, man. Speaking of dreams, now I have some dreams. I am going to launch in a few months an English course, an online English course. And this online market is crazy. If I get lots of money, I don't know if I'm going to get money. I don't know. I'm optimistic, always optimistic. But if I don't get money, I'm not going to be sad. I'm gonna have a good portfolio on teaching English. So I can work anywhere, I think. Anyways, I'm going to go to Japan. And I'm going to live a life there. If I get lots of money, I want to live in Hawaii and surf every day. That's a dream I have. That's a dream I have. But if it doesn't happen, that's okay. That's okay. And I'm going to live in Japan and have a Japanese family. And I want, yes, to live there maybe for the rest of my life. Maybe. If, when I get old, I want to retire in another place, maybe I will come back to Brazil. Retire is when you don't work anymore, when you are 50 something, 60 something, and you don't work anymore, you just relax, you enjoy your life, you enjoy your the things you bought, the things you built. That's to retire. Old people retire. For example, in America, many people they retire in Florida. They go to Florida to live there for the rest of their lives, for the few years they have left. Why? Because the weather in Florida is always hot. Florida and
How old are the
California,
people retired in United States?
65, 68, something like this, 70, it depends. It depends. I,
Similarly
I,
to Brazil.
honestly, I think this age is similar all around the world. It's very similar. It's not so different. Understand?
Yes.
Because of globalization, because of technology, because of vaccines, in many countries, even Brazil. Brazil is not a developed country. Brazil is a developing country. So even in Brazil, we have the similar age because the health system here is a good health system, SUS. So everything has access to good health. Everybody can go to a hospital or pay for a health plan. It's not very expensive in Brazil. So it's very similar, I think, in Europe, in Brazil, in Japan. I think it's very similar. I consider retiring in Brazil in the future, but my objective, man, is to live in Japan. I have some plans. The plan is staying there for 2 years. I stayed there for 2 years. If things get well, if things work well, I'm gonna keep staying there. If it doesn't work, if that's not for me, if I'm not adapted, if I don't like the experience, I'm gonna return after 2 years probably. If I like the experience and it's working and I need someone and I start building a life there, making a life there, I want to stay for 7 years and then return to visit Brazil, just to visit. So that's my plan.
After 7 years,
5, 7 years. I want to stay there for 4,
it's a
5, or
long
6.
time.
It's a long time. It's a long time. It's difficult, man. To be honest, I feel nervous. I feel anxious. Uh, I feel even lonely. Why lonely? Because I have friends here, I have family here, and I'm going there alone. So I know maybe it's a difficult experience, but I really trust God, and I'm going there, and God is going to protect me. And I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge I want to. It's a challenge I want to because when I lived in the United States, I adapted well. Understand? I didn't call my family every week or I had people there, Brazilian people, and they called their parents, their families every day. And they didn't adapt well. And I adapted so well. I didn't stay with the Brazilians. I made friends fast. I got a girlfriend, a Japanese girlfriend. She helped me to stay calm and not miss the family. Cause I had a partner, I had a friend there, and many friends. So I was adapting to the culture. I was not staying with Brazilians all the time. I didn't speak Portuguese much. So I think I can do it. I think it's not very difficult for me to adapt to a new culture. And why Japan? Because I like it. Because I think it's fun, and because it's different from United States, Canada, and Europe. I lived in United States. I had that experience already, and I know I cannot be a teacher in United States. I know it,
Okay.
because I'm gonna be just a person there who speaks English well, but I want to be a teacher. I want to be a teacher. And Canada, for example, Canada is very similar to United States. I don't want this experience again. I want something different. And Europe, I've traveled to Europe, and Europe is boring. Europe is a little boring, in my opinion. Understand? Europe is beautiful.
Where you go on Europe?
Repeat, please. I didn't get your question.
Where you go on Europe?
Okay, where did you go? Where did you go in Europe? Uh, I went to Austria because I have family there. So I stayed in Austria for a couple of days, some weeks, 2 weeks, no, 1 week and a half in Austria, visiting places, going places, uh, traveling. And from Austria, I visited other places because in Europe everything is connected. So I stayed 3 days in Paris, beautiful city, beautiful city. Paris is the correct, bigger version of New York. New York is so small compared to Paris. But New York is amazing too. But Paris is crazy, is romantic, is beautiful, it's artistic, it's beautiful. I would like to live there, but I want Japan. So I went to Austria, France, Italy. I went to Venice. Venice is where they have these ships and gondolas. And I went to Budapest in Hungary. Budapest, beautiful place too. And I went to a small country that is, what's the name? Uh, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia. I don't remember the name. Don't remember the name.
Okay.
Small country with castles, very small country there, and that's it. I visited there five,
You go
six
to
countries.
Amsterdam?
No, I didn't. I just visited the airport. I made a connection there, and I didn't visit Amsterdam. I didn't. Uh, I was
For
with.
years,
How many years
continue,
ago?
continue.
Okay, it was
No, 4 years before
ago.
ago. Ago. I go to Europe with my brother.
I went. I
Just
went.
I went to Europe with my brother.
Perfect.
Just me and I don't I don't achei.
I don't think, or I didn't
I
think.
don't think it's boring.
Yes.
I like
Where did you go?
many countries. We go to Portugal, Spanish,
Spain.
France, Spain, yes, Spain, France, Bulgaria, uh, Amsterdam, Austria, and Germany.
Germany. And
I think it is that
did you go there in the winter or on the summer?
on the summer.
Yes, maybe that's the point. I went there during the winter. So probably that's the point. That's the point.
Maybe.
Maybe it was really way more exciting to do that on the summer, because on the summer people are out enjoying, relaxing, normal life, and during the winter people are more locked inside the house. People are, I don't know, the mood, the vibe changes a lot during the winter compared to the summer. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point.
Yes.
So
Makes make sense.
it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, I was thinking about Portugal too, because I was really excited last year in June about immigrating. I was thinking, I want to immigrate. I can do it. I'm single. I speak English. I'm gonna do it. Why not Portugal? And I was thinking about Portugal, teaching English in Portugal, but everybody's going to Portugal. I want something different. Understand?
But Portugal is very different from here.
Yes, it is.
About the language, it's similar. The places is too different.
Yes,
For
yes.
me, Portugal is one of the best countries in Europe.
Yeah, people say Portugal is a very good country. And people who live there, they have good experience living in Portugal. They have good experience. In my opinion, I don't know Portugal, I've never visited there, but I see Portugal. When I search about Portugal, when I watch videos about Portugal, I think it's the Brazil version that works well. Understand? If Brazil didn't have much corruption or a longer history and better connections, probably it would be like Portugal, because we are a kid from Portugal. We are a result from Portugal
Yes,
globalization, for Portugal colonization. We are a result from Portugal. We're kids from Portugal, and I really respect Portugal. But everybody is going to Portugal. Understand?
because it's good.
Yes, it's good. It's good. I,
But Germany is much different.
what did you say? Germany is different.
Japan,
Oh,
Jap-
Japan.
Japan,
Yes,
Japan.
Japan is different. I was looking online for countries that pay English teachers the best salaries, and the two countries are South Korea and Japan. The two countries.
South Korea, it's good.
South Korea is good.
And China,
China, okay. There are many opportunities to work as an English teacher in China. There are many opportunities. But I respect China and I respect Chinese people. When I lived in the United States, I met Chinese people and they are amazing. They are great people. I know in Belo Horizonte we have Chinese people. They look strange because they don't speak Portuguese. They are inside the stores. But I know how to say hello. My name is Rodolfo. You are beautiful. Thank you very much in Chinese. When I say this in Chinese, people say, "Whoa, that's crazy. You're speaking Chinese." So I make a connection with them. Chinese people are amazing. They are hard-working people. They are very connected with the families. They are amazing. I really respect the Chinese culture, but I prefer the Japanese culture. Chinese and Japanese cultures, they are very different. And
yes.
the point is, I want to go to a developed country. And I don't want to go to a developing country. Understand? Yes, I could go to Russia or India or South Africa or stay in Brazil. I could. But I want a developed country. I want something that the currency, the money, the currency is stronger, way stronger than Brazilian currency. Understand? I want.
Yes.
I am me. I'm going for an adventure. I'm going there to have fun. If it doesn't work, I'll be back. I'll be back uh, with Japanese students. So I'll be back with a great salary because they're going to pay me with Japanese yen. So I know the perspective is good. That's why I'm very optimistic. I'm very
It's a good
optimistic.
experience.
I think it's gonna be a good experience. I am excited, a little afraid. Yes, I'm a little afraid. Nervous.
It's normal.
It's normal. But right now, man, I'm trying not to think a lot. I'm trying just to pay what's needed to pay and live the experience. I'm just living the experience. For example, I'm paying the ticket. I'm paying the ticket. Uh, I'm paying my car. So I'm paying things. I'm just paying things, and I don't want to think about it. I'm just putting the money there, and that's it. I already thought a lot. I already made a lot of plans. Now I'm paying for things. I'm paying for the Japanese school. I'm paying for the flying ticket. That's it. That's it. I'm just putting the money there and not thinking a lot. And I'm trying, because I'm going to Japan, not to lose the focus. I'm trying not to lose the focus. Why? For example, sometimes I go out with a girl and I can't like the girl. I can't like the girl. And every time I go out with a girl, I try to be honest with her and say that, girl, you are amazing. And that's a good date. We're having a lot of fun, right? But I gotta be honest with you, I'm going to live abroad in September. So,
Before or after you you have
fun.
yes.
I try to do it in the first date. I try to do it in the first date. In the first time I go out with a girl, when I am in a bar, having a conversation, I have a normal conversation and I interact with her. But after 1, 2 hours talking, I tell the truth. I tell the truth because I need to tell the truth. Understand? I need to tell the truth. I can't.
Yes.
But right now, I'm changing plans. Right now, I'm gonna go out with girls, and I'm not going to tell the truth in the first date. I'm gonna wait for some weeks. I'm gonna wait for some weeks.
Why?
Cause, uh,
More easily to have fun. Okay.
you got it, man. You got it. It's easier to have fun, and maybe I don't need to open myself about my plans, my dreams in the first date. Understand? Maybe I don't need to do it. Maybe I know I'm going. I know everything is working for me to go there. Everything is perfect. The plans, the doors, they are opening a lot of doors are opening. Good people are appearing to help me. People from Japan, good accessory, good people, good professionals helping me to go there. I know everything is working to go there. The doors are opening, but maybe I shouldn't be so honest with the girls. Maybe I shouldn't be so honest, because many of them, they have good expectations. Because most of the men, they are very stupid. They don't know how to have a conversation. And I think I know how to have a conversation, and they like the experience. So I'm gonna give them a good experience. And
Yes.
in a few weeks, I tell the truth. Understand? But first, let's have a good experience. Let's enjoy ourselves. Then I tell the truth. Then I tell the truth. Because in many situations, man, I had great, perfect dates. It was amazing. But it was only one experience. Because the girls, they don't want to have a relationship that is a time bomb, that's going to finish, that's going to end in a few months. When people start to have interactions, relationships, they want to have a long relationship, maybe forever.
But it's good for you too.
Uh,
No,
I don't understand.
it's good to you because you don't.
I don't fall in love.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Good point. Good point. But I had this experience of going out with many girls, and many beautiful, nice girls. I went out with my boss, man. I worked in a school, and I was so confident. Oh, I'm going to Japan. Fuck everything. I wanna fuck the world. I wanna go crazy. I went out with my boss, and I went out and I was in a bar and I saw the most beautiful girl in a bar, and I went to talk with her and I got her. And I had weeks of going out with the beautiful, amazing girls this city has. But I'm not like this. Understand? It's not the way I feel. I'm honest with myself. I don't like to go out with many girls. I feel strange. I prefer to have just one relationship. Understand? I prefer.
With a Japanese girl.
in the future with a Japanese girl, but right now I would like to have a girl who understands my plans. I would like to have this. A girl who thinks, okay, it's going to finish in September, but he's a nice guy. That's okay. That's okay. But it's
It's
very
difficult.
difficult. It's very difficult to find this girl. Very difficult. But so that's why I'm changing my plans. That's why I am not telling the truth in the first date. No, I'm gonna wait a little. I'm gonna hold on for a few weeks, and then depending on the situation, I tell the truth. Depending on the situation, because going out with many girls, it's tiresome. We use a lot of energy. Understand? A lot of
Expensive.
and it's expensive. That's another point, and it's expensive. So that's it. This weekend I went out with a girl, amazing girl, beautiful. It was intense. It was nice. But I know I'm gonna hurt her. I'm gonna make her sad because there's a limit. There's a limit. So that's why I'm changing plans now. I'm adapting.
But she knows. You tell her.
Did you tell her or you told her? Did you tell her or you told her? Yes, I did.
Did you tell her?
I changed plans yesterday, Sunday. I'm adapting to tell the truth in a few weeks. I adapted yesterday. I went out with this girl on Saturday, 2 days ago. And because of this girl, I thought maybe it's better not to tell the truth in the first date. Maybe it's better. Because they
Have
know,
more fun. Okay.
yes, to have a little fun. I'm not saying I want to use the person. I'm just saying, I don't know, man. I'm tired of going out with many girls. That's not my style. That's not my thing. Understand? I prefer, and I'm gonna try to find one girl who understands my plans. Got it?
Okay.
Perfect. Homework time. Homework time. Let's correct your homework, and that's it. All right, infinitive. So that's why you need to pay attention. This homework here is for you to pay attention to an expression. That's because of this homework here, you need to say an expression because we need to respect the articles. Okay?
Okay.
You speak slowly and it's easier to remember. All right. I need to turn my computer off. I think it's a little slow. I never turn it off. Okay, man. All right then. So, some answers they will appear incorrect, wrong for you because you didn't use the verb of the question. For example, here in this question, I have to speak, and you use it talk. It's okay. It's no
Yes.
problem. It's no problem when you are talking, when you are having a conversation. That's okay. But here in the homework, because I'm talking about a computer, the possible answers, it's maybe better to use to speak. So you have a correct answer. This answer you gave me, it's not incorrect. It's just incorrect because of the verb. That's just a detail, okay?
I don't know why I use the talk instead speak.
I know why, because you are already thinking in English. And you know speak and talk, they are synonyms. There's no difference between speak and talk. So you spoke here, you wrote here, very natural English. That's okay. That's okay. That's no problem. Please, man, read for me the
Okay.
question and the answer.
Do you need to speak with your brother? Yes, I need to speak with my brother.
Okay, your answer reading was perfect, but your question reading was not very good because you made pauses. Try not to make pauses. Try to say something like, do you need to speak with your brother? Do you need to speak with your brother? Repeat, please.
Do you need to speak with? Do you need to speak with? Do you need to speak with your brother?
Perfect. It's better. It's better. Next.
Do you prefer beer or soda?
Okay, let's correct. Let's correct. Do you prefer beer or soda?
Do you prefer beer or soda?
Perfect.
I prefer beer.
Me too, me too. I don't drink soda. I drink beer and water only, and juice. Next. I love coffee. I love coffee, for example, but I don't drink coffee. So I put just a little.
Why?
Yeah, because coffee and I like cigarettes too. But I don't smoke or drink coffee because they make the teeth yellow and they destroy the body. So I prefer not to destroy my body. Understand?
Destrói o corpo?
Yeah, they destroy the body a little.
No, they don't.
I love coffee.
I drink a bottle of coffee all mornings when I work.
A bottle, man.
And my body is perfect.
Yeah, I know. I use it to drink a lot of coffee. And when I didn't, I had headaches. Understand headache?
No.
Headache is when your head is sick and you have pain, headache. My mother, for example, she loves coffee. When she doesn't drink coffee, she has headache, dor de cabeça, headache. So I use
okay.
I use it to have headache when I didn't drink coffee. So I was thinking, man, maybe that's wrong. Maybe my body needs coffee. I don't need coffee. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna quit drink coffee. And today, rarely I have coffee. I love coffee, but rarely I have coffee. Understand? It's not because of
Yes.
it's not because of religion. It's not because of anything. It's just because I'm trying not to get.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge. Yes, it's a challenge. It's a
You.
challenge.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, man. Question and answer, please.
Do you like to drink coffee? Yes, I like to drink coffee.
Perfect. Next.
Do you have a dog? No, I don't have a dog.
Okay, the pronunciation is not very good. You gotta say, do you have a dog? Why? It's like McDonald's. If you say McDonald's in United States, people won't understand you. They can't understand you. So you gotta say, McDonald's, do you have a dog? No, I don't have a dog. Repeat, please.
It's like a tea.
It's like a T. Do you have a dog? I don't have a dog. It's like a T.
Do you have a dog?
Dog. Dog.
Do you have a dog? No, I don't have a dog.
Okay, it's better. Next.
Do you need to visit your parents? Yes, I need to visit my parents.
Okay, it's not visit, it's visit. Visit. In many words in English, the stronger part is the first part. In Portuguese, for example, we say vegetais, but in English it's vegetables. Vegetables. And that's a similar case. We don't say visit, we say visit. Visit. Do you need to visit your parents? Do you need to visit your parents? Yeah, I need to visit my parents. Repeat, please.
Yes, I need to visit. Yes, I need to visit my parents.
Perfect. Next, now choose the best option. Here we go.
I don't like pizza. Really.
Okay, so here I have a question. And that's why I have really. Oh, really? We have here two people talking. The first person says, I don't like pizza. That's strange because everybody loves pizza. And the person says, oh, really? Really? You're serious? You don't like pizza? Come on. It's impossible not to like pizza, really? Understand?
Yes.
So repeat, please, the question and the answer, understanding that you have two people talking. I don't like pizza. Really? Go there.
I don't like pizza. Really?
Really? Very good. Really? Next.
Uh, Excuse me, where are you from?
Perfect. Every time someone asks you, excuse me, where are you from? You gotta say, I'm from Brazil. Why I'm from Brazil? Because nobody knows Belo Horizonte. Belo Horizonte doesn't exist. The only places that exist in Brazil are Rio and São Paulo. If you say Belo Horizonte, nobody will understand you. Nobody knows Belo Horizonte. If you're talking about Brazil, they just know Rio and São Paulo. So excuse me or excuse me, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Brazil. Oh, where in Brazil? Oh, I'm from the middle of Brazil. The city is named Belo Horizonte. I'm from Belo Horizonte. Oh, is it close to Rio or São Paulo? Yeah, it's 6 hours from Rio and 8 hours from São Paulo. That's it. Understand?
Okay.
Perfect. Next.
Excuse me, where are you from?
Perfect. And you have two options to say excuse me. You can say excuse me or excuse me. Same thing, different
Excuse me.
pronunciations. And also, when you learn French in the future, because French is a beautiful language, very related to English, we have a similar version. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. So when you learn English, it's easier for you to learn French in the future. Very similar languages. Next.
Do you like cheese? Just a little.
Just a little. Perfect. Next.
Just a little. Bye, friend. See you later.
Perfect. We have two options for this question. See you later or see you next class. And next.
Goodbye, students. See you next class.
Repeat please.
Or see
Goodbye.
you later.
Goodbye students. See you next class.
Goodbye, students. See you next class.
Perfect. Now choose the most current alternative. Question and the answer.
What do you like to drink?
Yes.
I like to drink orange juice.
Perfect. Don't say juice. Say juice. Juice. Repeat.
Juice.
I like to drink orange juice.
I like to drink orange juice.
Perfect. Next.
What else do you like to drink? I like to drink tea.
Perfect pronunciation. Tea. Next.
Who you need to visit?
Oops.
Visit.
Who do you need to visit?
Who do you need to visit? I need to visit my sister.
Next.
I love chocolate cake.
Perfect. Love and like. Similar ideas but different intensity. I like chocolate cake. I love chocolate cake. Can you see the difference?
Yes.
Perfect. Next.
Do you have a shower in the morning?
Whoops. Take.
Take is the correct?
Yes, take is the correct, okay? In Portuguese, we...
And I put have.
Yes, you put have, and that's not correct. The correct is take, okay?
Okay. Do you take a shower in the morning?
Perfect. Next.
I need to comb my hair.
Next.
What language do you speak?
Next.
What else do you need?
Perfect pronunciation. What else? Just one pronounce. Very good. Next.
Do you visit your relatives on Sundays?
Okay, the pronounce on relatives is not perfect. Relatives. You can't say relatives. You gotta say relatives. Repeat, please.
Relatives.
Yes.
Do you visit your relatives on Sundays.
Perfect. Next.
I have a sister. I don't have a brother.
And that's it. Your next homework is about response options. Because if I ask you, do you like cheese? You can say, yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I like cheese. No, I don't like cheese. But you have more options. You can say just a little, not at all, yes, very much. Do you speak French? Not at all. I'm learning. Yes, very well. So your next homework is just for you to practice response options. Other options for you to answer. Not necessarily a short answer or a complete answer. You have other options, other response options for some questions. Okay?
Okay.
That's it for today, man. Have an amazing week. And I'll see you next class, Wednesday, 9 a.m. Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you for the class. Bye.
Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.